thrift store with a cart full of clothes only to realize later that half of them won't even sell? Or worse, walked right past something that could have flipped for $100. Maybe you left empty-handed. If this has ever happened to you, chances are you've made some rookie mistakes that are costing you big. And today I'm going to break down exactly what to stop doing if you want to source like a pro. Well, welcome to the channel. My name is Lee Meyer and I've made well over $100,000 net profit reselling used clothes on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And now I'm on a mission to help as many resellers as possible build consistent, reliable income streams from flipping used clothes. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through some of the most common rookie sourcing mistakes I see. And I'm gonna give you some simple shifts that you can make today that can turn your thrift store trips into gold mines. Let's jump in. All right, here is the first mistake. Only sourcing based on brand. If you walk into a thrift store scanning racks just for good brands, you're leaving money behind. And while brands are important, they are certainly far from everything that you need to know about as a used clothing reseller. Brands are just the tip of the iceberg, if you will. Not sure what to look for without brands? Then keep watching and I'll show you items that are selling for $70, $100, $130, even without brands. Mistake number 2, sourcing good brands that don't actually hold their resale value. Just because a brand is expensive at a retail store or at the mall, even if it's a recognizable brand, that does not mean that it's worth your time. And I see this all of the time. People sourcing brands like Banana Republic, Gap, The Loft, thinking that they struck gold, only to find that comps are $5 to $10. Women's jeans from the Gap, $4. Banana Republic tank top, $5. Loft sleeveless top, $1. The fix? Learn which brands consistently sell high and which ones flop. That's why I put together my big money brands complete library so that you don't waste cash on names that sound good but that don't move. Now, maybe you've avoided the brand trap, but are you passing up money without even realizing it? That brings me to mistake number 3, and that is skipping worn or flawed pieces. Because here's the thing, distressing, patina, vintage wear, even large flaws, these can actually add value in some cases. Think about a perfectly broken in leather jacket, a pair of distressed Levi's, even worn out t-shirts. Some of these types of items are selling for $100 and even more. Buyers are literally searching for flawed items like these. $175 for this tank top that is falling apart at the neck, full of holes, full of stains. $240 for this pair of Carhartt pants, totally destroyed. $200 for this paint splattered sweatshirt from Sears. Don't believe me, these are real sales? Check out any platform and you're gonna see tons and tons of these selling. I've even got a video I will link to up here for you covering these types of items. The takeaway, don't automatically toss something aside just because it has flaws. Check comps, and sometimes those flaws are added value. Speaking of items people tend to pass up, let's talk about another big one. Rookie mistake number 4 is passing up mall brands. I get it. Names like American Eagle, Abercrombie, Express, they don't scream luxury. But here's the truth. With the right keywords, some of these pieces can flip for $50, $75, even over $100. Tons of examples here of mall brands that are selling for top dollar, like this Hollister tank top. It only went for $3 because the seller didn't know the right keywords to use. But the same exact tank top, when the right keywords were applied, went for $52. Shoes from the brand Mud, $4 without keywords, but $75 when the seller used the right keywords. Rue 21, another mall brand, $6 without keywords or $145 with for the same exact item. The moral of the story here, it pays to know keywords when it comes to mall brands. And this discrepancy gets even bigger when it comes to a special type of keyword, what I call pop culture keywords. Check out this American Eagle dress. It went for $6, but with the right pop culture keywords, the same identical dress sold for $260. Another example from this special type of keyword, a Forever 21 cardigan that sold for $7, but when these pop culture keywords applied to this mall brand, low value brand, the same identical cardigan sweater sold for $150. People aren't just buying for the brand name though, they are buying for the look. And if you're struggling to figure out which mall pieces are worth grabbing, you can watch this video up here where I explain it all. Which leads me to the next mistake, because it's not just about the brand name on the tag at all. Mistake number 5, ignoring style and aesthetic. Trendy buyers don't type in Anthropologie blouse. They type in cottagecore, puff sleeve, corset top, coastal grandma, linen pants, 90s grunge, oversized sweater. If you're not sourcing with style in mind, you're missing the exact pieces that buyers want right now. $92 for this dress with the keyword fairy and whimsy goth. $70 for a dress with those keywords. And $104 for this dress. In the title, fairy, whimsy goth, witchy, corset, they don't even waste valuable real estate in their title with a brand that nobody is probably searching for in the first place. I'm hoping that these are giving you ideas of what you can source the next time you go out. That's why the style keyword poster is such a game changer. It helps you connect your finds with the phrases that actually sell. And if style matters this much, wait until you see how fabric impacts resale value. And that brings me to mistake number 6. Not sourcing based off of materials and fabrics like cashmere, alpaca, linen, silk, mohair. They can turn an average looking piece, even without a big name brand, recognizable brand, into a $50, even $200 plus flip. Meanwhile, polyester and acrylic usually don't hold the same demand. Buyers pay for quality, and fabric is a really good instant indicator of quality. Check out some of these items that sold based off of fabric and material alone, not because of the brand. Some examples here: an unbranded fisherman knit cardigan that went for $99. A handmade granny square cardigan that went for $130. And a mohair sweater that went for $380. By the way, there's close to around 100 different fabrics and materials that you need to know about to really master selling used clothes. If you need more help and want to spot money-making materials at a glance, then you'll want to check out my fabric guide. So let's recap. The rookie mistakes that are costing you: sourcing only by brand, picking up good brands that actually flop, passing up worn out or mall items, and ignoring style, aesthetics, and fabrics. If you fix just these, you'll start sourcing like a pro and leaving fewer profits behind on the racks. And if after watching this video, you still think that you have good items, but you're wondering why they're not selling, then you're gonna wanna stick around for this video that I will link to here, where I show you how to get your listings found and sold. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.